All right, we're back with part 4 of the $10,000 Bankroll Challenge, day 1. And sitting in at a few tables, and I'm meant to be sitting at a few more. Um, Action seems to be dying down a bit, so we're gonna have fewer tables. We're gonna have fewer tables running, but hopefully that'll give us a chance to go a little more in depth on some of the decisions that we're facing and focus a little more on quality over quantity. So starting off with table 7, ace, queen, jack, deuce, double suited in the small blind. And already we have a decision, and I'm actually going to just call here, which is the lower variance play, but I think also generally just the right decision. We have a strong hand, but we're against a field of callers and we're out of position. So very often we're going to flop something marginal like this and basically have to check fold it. So table 3, we go for an ISO raise, 200 big blinds deep. Disguise my hand a little bit and hopefully get all these guys out. Play heads up. I think I can see that here. It's going to be a flop where my opponent will expect me to have a strong hand very often. River a jack high flush. So my opponent check calls the flop. Checks the river. I think I can go for value here. Could have a higher flush or a boat. You see, had ace X. Yep. So here on table 7, with the nut flush draw as well as an open-ended. So we're at 11 outs. I think it's an okay call. Could get check raised behind us, which would be unfortunate. I could also get called behind us. And just going to check fold the river. We bet 4-way on the turn, so gotta respect that. Gotta respect that. Yeah, so down to just 4 active tables right now. It's all right. I'm on some lists. We'll see about getting a couple more games maybe. Hello. This is a great name. This guy's name is Do You Want to 1v1 though? Right here. And table 4. I'm gonna bet with my top. I'll just check the turn. Value of the river, kings and nines. I have a jack blocker to the straight. Let's see what we got. Ace king. Pretty nice hand on the flop. So one recipe for success in micro stakes PLO is you want to go for value pretty thinly. Your opponents are calling very wide, especially against really loose opponents. So it's just one way you can make money is by betting reasonably strong hands, getting called by worse hands. Every 30-40 cent bet you make, it adds up in the long run. I'm not going to peel here with middle set and a 10 blocker. Only getting 2-1. Not really the best odds. It's like six outs to the turn. Table 3, probably gonna have to bet fold here. Middle pair, a lot of backdoors. Take it down. Got a few more tables up now. You want to keep the table count reasonably high. Let's see, now I'm in position on this very least aggressive player, which is much better. Pretty good flop here. We've got 10 nut outs, 2 queens, 4 twos, 4 sevens. Definitely going to continue. And check fold that turn fairly reasonably. Flopping an overpair on table 5. Opt for the half pot continuation bet. See what's up. See what my opponents think about that. And table 3, I'm going to defend my blind. Check to my opponent. Pretty juicy turn here. An overpair. Open-ended and a flush draw. Okay, guess I'll go with it. Just thinking about checking back. I've got so many outs that I would hate to be check raised by Got Blue. I'll just check fold. There's no side pot, so if he wants to bluff, it's fine. And fours, twos and fours. A lot of and fours over there. I think I can get involved here with Rainbow Kings, counting on some calls. Or I'll call. It's not 3-betting very frequently. I'll just check fold. Table 6, pretty clear spot to ISO raise with a pretty strong hand. A lot of high cards in a nut suit. And we pick up a passenger on the button. Everybody wants a piece of this hand, this pot. Yes, I do want to 1v1. The back and min raised, calls, on the turn, calls. Not the best river, but I'm pot stuck, so I might as well bet it myself. Yeah, the set. Yeah, that's one way to play a set. Bottom set on a connected board. All right. Yeah, marginal. Beyond margin. Oh, there we go. There we go. That's where all the whales went. Table 6, just 5-way pots, so I'm check folding the whole time. Ooh, a nice pretty 200 big blind stack on this table, so that's something. Certainly not going to be hero calling if this guy bets. My top. And I'm just going to check back my queens. No 4 cards working together. Clear bet on the flop. Okay. Definitely going to be a long grind today. Gotta get the volume Gotta get the hands in. Best way to make money at micro stakes, just grind. If you're playing well, if you have an edge, obviously, um, you got to put the volume in. That's how that's how you advance to higher stakes. It's through just grinding and playing well. And if you have a win rate, per 100 hands, you put in X amount of hands, you're gonna make money, right? So table four, floppy top set and the nut flush. Pretty nice flop. I got three loose opponents, so I'm just gonna start betting for value and keep betting regardless of what comes. So take it down, too bad, but others the best play is to just start betting. They can call you with worse flushes. With turning the nuts here on table five on very dynamic board, and I'm just going to fold because it's a bet on the raise. So way too high a chance I'm getting free rolled. Um, might not see this one. Would love to. Okay. What the other guy have though? Yeah, and he did have the nuts with flop free roll. So wasn't in the greatest of shape there. Table five, I'll call if he goes all in, he folds, getting 2-1 with top pair second kicker. Should usually have 33% equity here at least. Against say just aces, I'd be in pretty good shape. Depending if you had ace, ace, queen, that might. This guy calls, which complicates matters. Better odds. What to do? What to do? Oops. 3 or 5, 7, 9, 3-1. All right, let's gamble a little bit. See the turn. And folding that turn. I meant to 2/3 bet here on table 3 on the flop. I ended up min betting. Well, it might have worked out. Was somebody had ace queen? All right. Back in this situation. So tilt 3 bet from queen jack 4-3. We lost that other hand, big hand where you have the nuts with the redraw. And then actually it's super live on the flop, right? Although Jack gives us a chop, but 3 kings, 3 nines. Okay. Well, oh, whatever. 10, right? A 10 gives us a wrap now. Although we're already trying to hit most of our wrap outs anyway. It was whatever. Probably end up probably end up getting a free turn maybe if it bricks out. What is this guy's stats? Here we go. Rakefish. Yes. And this guy comes in. Table is heating up. Bet fold. Check fold. Fold. Bet fold. Calls. Check. You got 10-7? Nice. Oof. Primo hand here. Ooh, we got eight games now. Yeah, got the full 8 games. Where'd my kings go? Oof, 4-way. Okay, excuse me one moment. Wow. Didn't even miss a hand. That's professionalism right there. Oh, this game. Incredible game. There we go. So table 6, we do have the aces, bottom left. We go ahead and make it a pot size raise. Short stacking it. Actually, probably reload for a full stack here. Table 1, just gonna check back, no pair. Relay. And actually turning top set here on table 6. Go down. Ooh, kings and nines and sevens. Table 1, gonna go ahead and raise against a button open limper and flop the nuts with a redraw to a higher straight. Turn comes with a flush. River completes a full house. And my opponent wins. And that's all I have to say about that. Table 1, completing the small blind with fairway kings. Check folding the flop. Table 5, aces and twos. raising it up. And table 8, flopping air. In position, just gonna check it back. And basically just check fold any on this hand. Table 4, aces, raising it up. Oh, ace queen high wins. And 4-way, just gonna check back. Over limping kings here on table 6. Turning the straight here, bike, second nuts on table 4. I do have to be cautious because if somebody has 6-4, they're dead, or perhaps to a chop. But likely to have the best hand, especially these guys checking. Go ahead and bet it. Get a call. And the river's a 7, completing a possible full house. I'll check back. I do win, which is pleasant, very pleasant. Table 5, turning a wrap to go with my king high flush draw. Pretty big draw, and my opponent makes 2 sort of post oak bluffs, weak leads. So I'm thinking maybe he's got a weak hand that will fold to my raise, and even if he calls, I still have quite a few outs, many to the nuts, some to the second nuts. All my wrap, you see I've got king, queen, 10, 9, so a lot of cards on the top end, so all my straight outs are going to be to the nuts. Flush using the second nuts, which is nice. I do take it down. Three of a kind here on table 6, bet folding the gun. Stands strong enough to play, I believe. Action is coming fast and furious with these really short-handed. Can't complete here with this total maniac. The big blind. This guy's just crazy. With the flop on table 4, check fold time, especially 5-way. A really any number of players. Oh, playing too tight, got no hands. 8 tables, no hands. Table 8, full of garbage. Under the gun, / MP. Table 2, going to be putting in a raise here. Really nice hand, kings, good connectivity, king high suit. Everything's going pretty good here. Table 1, 25 cents more. I think I can call. My hands pretty weak. Table 8, flopping 3 pair and a flush draw. Table 1, flopping 3 of a kind. Check back the straight completing turn. I do have 2 blockers. Shut it down. It's already all in anyway. Just for fun. Table 5, opening up pretty good hand on the button. King 10 9 7 double. Just gonna check back the Queen 4 4 flop. No need to try to win every pot. Commit the turn here. Fold up the bets. Should be able to take it down a lot. Might have the best hand if I'm called. We have a gut shot as well as the top pair. Don't want to give a free card to whatever hand he has. Maybe it's just like an ace. It's some equity, not much, but some. Gonna be calling here on table 8. If this guy raises, pretty nice spot in position. Pretty good hand. Got to play very tight with Killer J on my left. He's got a 30% 3-bet, 60% pre-flop raise, so really a maniac. And one that I want a pretty good hand before I take him on. Flopping 3 9s on table 1 on a very dynamic board. And table 3, going to quit. As the whale is sitting out, and this guy's not even really a fish, he's more of a type passive. Compared to some of the other guys. I think a good spot to check back here. I got 6 nut outs, backdoor, spades. A lot of reasons to see the turn. And I'm just going to call. And fold the river. Fine. Turning the nuts on table 5. And rivering, still the nuts. Still have the nuts on the river. Check back 4-way. My jacks. My overpair. I'm going to check back. Overpair and queen. Oh, this guy's back in. Nice flush draw. Definitely don't have to semi bluff with every flush draw that you have. And you serious? It can be good to have flushes on the turn, right? You check back, and start bluffing into you, and that's a pretty good spot to bluff catch in general is when you have a flush. Static boards. So, given that you do have to bluff catch some of the time, especially heads up, otherwise people will run you over. That's one good spot to do so. Sometimes you have the best hand here, 2-3, right? 3-7's gonna bet before, so nothing 7-8. Here we can quit table 2. And we can quit table 6. I'm gonna check back with my 4-card wrap. Nice turn card, giving me the nuts and a set. And rivering 9s full of 4s. And a bet call. Villain could easily overplay King 4 there. The bluff would be unlikely, but always possible. Three bets. I think this is a good hand to call a 3-bet with. I'll fold to a flop bet. He's a little bit tilted. Seems to be playing a bit aggressively. All of a sudden, it could just be getting hands. Check fold. And check fold again. And check fold once more. Ooh, turning the nuts. It's nice. Just need the board to brick out, which it does. And I'm all in. Don't get the payoff, sadly. I was pretty lucky and missed the river bet all at the same time. Not really attractive other tables at the moment. Put in that, come back for it later. This table 2 is definitely a quit. The 6s should be good. Flopping quads. Call. Pot. Wow. Gin River. What did France stack off with there? Ah, that's weird. Oh, you trapped me. 6. 6. 6. All right, turning the nuts in this heads-up battle of wills, of wits. Top pair to gutter, gonna bet fold. Calls. Check fold return. He's been doesn't seem too aggressive. Flopping top pair open ended. We're gonna check back. See the turn, turning 2 pair. I think I can bet fold. defend my twos, flopping an inside wrap. Checks. What does it check? River a straight. There's possible flouses. Limp calling for the win. Earn a gutty. Is that enough? Do I have 40% equity? I've probably got at least 40% now. With the nuts. Didn't get it down. Should have bet the flop. Look at this GTO open sizing from this guy. You gotta respect that. Check folds. Not even a quarter. Check fold, fold, raise. Calls. All right, not flush draw. It's decent. Can do something with that. Calls. Wow, double flush draw. He folds. I just got twos, bro. For now. All right, whatever. Let's just put it all in. Wait, 6. No. Nope. No good. It's down to his last $3, but he just won't buy. He won't die. I'm gonna opt for a check back. Too bad. Too bad. That's something. Okay. Check. And the twos. Oh, I got rivered. The funniest little heads-up battle. Okay, bet 25 cents. Give up if he calls. He calls. Give up. You got it. You got a flush. I know it. All right, do some hand here. Open it up. Heads up. Bottom 2. Queen eye flush draw and a gutty. Let's go. Taking it down. All right. Little away at him. 75 cents at a time. Limps. I check. Check fold. Yeah, he's exploiting me. Raise. Get in. Calls. I'm gonna bet fold 75 cents. So play. Peels. Check back. Go down. No, you got me. He's crushing me. I should have sat out. Should have sat out when he was at $2. He's gonna crush my entire bankroll from that $2. It's like Bugs Bunny when he goes gambling against that pirate. He's got just like 25 cents. The guy's got all these diamonds, and 5 hours later, Bugs Bunny's got everything. Open it up. Jack 775. Remo. Break the flop. Check it back. Down my sevens. Oh, he's got the flush and nines anyway. Oof, aces. Aces during a heads-up battle. Any raises. Beautiful. Put some money in the pot. Oh my god. Not like this. Hold. Yes. Woo. Scary with the jack up there. All right. Ace 9, 10, 7. Another pretty good hand here. E3 bets. I'm not going anywhere. Lopagetti. Call it off. Oh, where's my jack? Where's my jack when I need one? Oops. Raise, checks. Check fold. This guy's seriously a short stack ninja. It's crushing me. Ooh, straight. The higher straight, doesn't he? No, he's got 4 aces. Yeah. Check fold. Yes. All right, top. Bet fold. Feels. Check back. Check the river. Ooh, good. 9 is good at showdown. Flopping a royal draw. And table here, I'm also have nut flush draw and a very weak straight. Go higher at the 7 blockers. Check fold. 6. Nice. Kicker problems. Table 4, turning the nut flush draw. But not getting great odds. He's a little bit short too. Not really any hidden outs, so just fold it. It's fine. Oof. Table 4, flopping top set and a queen high flush draw. Pretty good spot to gamble a bit. And flopping a set and a flush over here. Raise, blind on blind, and do 6-6. Check back the flop. Turning 2 pair. Folding. Jacks and 5s. Jacks and 5s. Checking. Man, this guy's crushing me. That's it. I quit you, bud. Too good. See if there's any other games here. It's getting late in the North America, where most of these players are from. Let's see. Yeah, good time for a break. So thanks for tuning in. This was, I think, part 4 of the $10,000 Bankroll Challenge Day 1. Going to take a break. Let's see where we're at here. So far today, 1,000 hands, up 20 bucks, and we're going to continue to put some volume in. Yeah, that's pretty much it. So please do check out the other parts of this series if you haven't seen them yet. And feel free to subscribe to my YouTube channel if you're interested in more Pot Limit Omaha content. And also feel free to share these videos on social media if you so desire. Thanks for tuning in.